causing an incident.
Green flag pit stops here are not easy. They're both down on the inside, but they do not make the move to pit road. Perhaps they've set themselves up to do it the next time around. Bad news is, as Brad said, with 24 laps to go, they're going to lose all this track position. But they can draft together off of pit road, and if they get a caution, they can stay in this game, Mike.
Well, right now, they just got to get to pit road. You can only run, per the NASCAR rules, a certain amount of laps on the track before they stop scoring you if you do not serve your penalty.
And I think that first time by was probably the crew chiefs down there arguing with the NASCAR officials. Now, Elliott finds himself in the middle of the pack. Can he get to the bottom and get to pit road? He's done that. But watch these guys off four as they come to pit road.
Chase Elliott down there as well. I would expect they'll come this time to serve their penalty. Meanwhile, at the front, Larson leading Joey Logano. Austin Dillon is there. Daniel Suarez as well. And there go the 1 and 88. Elliott Sadler, Chase Elliott making their penalty, serving their penalty here with 23 laps to go.
This is big. Both of these guys, Adam, Michael, they could win this race, and they're going to have a hard time recovering with this with only 23 laps to go and being some 30 seconds behind the lead.
But look at this pack, Brad. We talked about the blocking. Clint Boyer talked about the blocking. Can they keep pulling it off? Every lap that goes by, it's going to get more intense. If these guys wreck, those two will be right back in the race.
We got a chance for an upset today. Typically, the cream rises to the top at Daytona, but there are some unsung heroes.
Right now, it's this man walking out of the pit box, because I can assure you he was not very popular on top of the pit box. Woo! That's going to be a controversial call. We're going to hear about this one for a little bit. I suspect after the race, we'll be reviewing this one.
Go back to the frustration for Elliott Sadler. Season finale at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Thought he was in position to win the championship. He was a runner-up for the fourth time in his career. Very much a part of the equation here today to get a win at Daytona and penalized with just over 20 laps to go, likely taking him out of
whoa!
Can he say that?
Oh my God! Oh no, there we go!
Into the wall, caution
Cole Custer. Daniel Hemrick.
This is going to tear up some good cars, too.
Daniel Hemrick, the pole sitter. Spencer Boyd is there.
I'll tell you, the 76 car, Boyd, he never quit driving, Brad. He was fighting that thing through the traffic, did a nice job of coming out the other side. I don't think there's much damage to the 76 car. Same with Joey Gase. They were tied up in the wreck, but they just fought their way through it.
This could have been a lot worse than it was. This is actually not a bad wreck. When the 11 got down on the apron, it looked like he was going to hook and come up and wipe a bunch out. But these guys, they did a good job minimizing what could have been a really bad wreck.
How big is this break for Elliott Sadler and Chase Elliott? They're right back in it now.
They're back in this race.
What do you say, Matt?
The guys that have the most files, the 1 and the 88 teams. There was a little bit of concern about possible damage on the right side of the 1. His spotter, Brett Griffin, said it looks pretty decent. We are good. They are back in this now.
No doubt, Matt. That's awesome. We're going to see a restart. Those guys at the back of the pack, that'll be exciting. Let's see what happens to Ryan Truex. Probably gets pushed out of line.
Oh, he gets blocked late by the 16 of Ryan Reed. Definitely makes contact, pushes him underneath the yellow line. Now he's just trying to save it the best he can. That shows you how important the banking is, Michael, because without the banking, these cars will not keep the grip. And he slid right off the flat onto the banking. Did a great job saving it, too.
Didn't look like there was much damage when he came back across the transition.
Watch these cars. There goes Custer.
Annette,
Yeah, Jeff Green was the black and yellow 38 that came through there.
35, the 21,
just fighting
76.
Gets on the high side of Hemrick. Not a lot of damage.
35 of Joey Gase, and the 86, that white and aqua car, that's Brandon Brown, who somehow drove through.
Oh, the onboard with Ryan, this is going to be great. Oh, my goodness. You see him make contact with the 16, trying to miss him.
Easy here, easy. You're good right here. You're good. You're wrecking up top. Watch the double zero coming down.
We learned the rule last weekend in the Clash. If you pass below the double yellow line and you don't give up that position,